What's up, cultivators? We are here for another episode with a small business right before they make it big. I'm here with
Balance.
What's up, Balance? How you doing today?
Oh man, blessed and highly favored, bro. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited. I pulled up to your event recently, so I'm beyond excited. What you do is amazing, and I can't wait for the cultivators to hear about what you do.
Appreciate it.
So, what is the story behind your artistry and your business helping artists?
So, man, pretty much it comes from me being an artist. It started when I had my first show thrown for me years back. And from there, I always kind of knew it was something that artists needed that wasn't given to us. Like, it's something that's not there that, we need to have, but we just don't have it. And, after a long time of bumping my head, the ups, the downs, the I want to quits, came to a simple conclusion. It's marketing. Like marketing, man. Like, if you can't market yourself, you have no chance. I think we said it earlier, like, you can have all the talent in the world, bro. Like, this ain't basketball. Yeah. This ain't football. This ain't, a sport where they see your talent and they just gonna come go. Nah, man, you gotta like put in a lot of work and a lot of time to really make this happen. And, I call myself Balance, but that really is because it goes with my purpose, with who I am. And I used to be Pharaoh, which is funny. Yeah, okay. I used to be Pharaoh. But I was driving one day and heard a voice and it said, "You're not Pharaoh, bro. Like, you ain't here to dictate." You know what I'm saying? That's not you. You're here to be the balance. You're here to uplift. You're here to be positive. You're here to show the people there's another way. You're here to be that middle of the road that they didn't know they had. That's you. You know what I mean? So my whole thing is, man, I want to uplift the artists, bro. Like, I want to give us an opportunity to really showcase our talents, not have to feel like we got to, go broke doing it. And, just give them opportunity. You feel me? Like, so that's pretty much where it stems from. Yeah.
So where did your artistry start? And how did you develop into your current genre?
Where did my artistry start? Man, I don't know what year my grandma was born in, but it had to have started then. She was an opera singer, right?
Oh, snap.
Yeah, opera singer and a fashion designer. And she threw her own runway shows and she had her own business in like the 50s.
Yo, shout out to grandma, especially in the 50s.
No, real talk.
Different times back then.
That was crazy. I learned a lot of this recently. Cause as a kid, I would always see her in the back room sewing stuff. And I'm like, man, what is she always sewing stuff? But I never
always
knew.
Busy.
Always busy. She had about, man, we can fill this whole room up with all the different material and thread and stuff she had, bro. It was crazy, but that's where it came from. So, her son, which is my uncle, which is my dad's brother, he marched for the Ocean of Soul. Shout out TSU.
Shout out TSU for the one time.
He was section leader at Sterling High School. My brother was drum major and section leader. He played about 10 different instruments.
Dang.
My dad, it's a very funny story. He was like I think they called it the B-boy. The break dancers, the dudes who, the pop locking. Yeah, so my dad was that. And he said he used to battle Booker T. And he used to win. Yeah. My dad, he actually told me he met the guy who like brought the worm to Houston. He's from Chicago. I actually met him too, which is crazy. Like, yeah, he's from Chicago. It's crazy stuff. Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah.
The fact that it could be brought somewhere, because my generation, that's worldwide, that's global.
Yeah, bro.
That is
I thought
insane.
It started in wrestling with Scotty Too Hottie. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought the worm started. I ain't gonna lie to you. So when I heard that, I was like, dang, okay, it was an actual dance move they did. But even the backstory on that is hilarious, bro. So yeah, that's where my artistry
whole family.
Yeah, my mom, yeah, she was a dancer. She used to, you know what I'm saying, do her thing. She definitely still dances till this day. So like music is like, bro, it's very second nature. Like I can hoop, right? Like I'm a student of the game. I used to coach girls AAU a few years back. But in game, for some reason, it's just I tensed up. You know what I'm saying? I get a little tense. I get a little nervous sometimes. But when I get in front of the mic, it's like, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is home. It's like no fear, no pressure. Any nervousness I had goes away as soon as I hear my voice. Like so that's how I knew, like, yeah, this is what she's really supposed to be doing, bro.
Yo,
like,
that's what's up. At what point were you like, this is my genre?
Ooh, I think I say when I made my song Mileage. When I made Mileage, that's when I was like, yeah, bro, you got something. Like, you got a lane that you can really, like, just kill whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you also have another lane that you can kill whenever, because remind you, I was Pharaoh. So that, you know, character in a sense was more so, you know, ride or die for my people, which I still believe in wholeheartedly, you feel me? But it was more lyrically then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was more so
on some rap battle stuff?
No, not in the rap. No, I'm not a rap battling kind of guy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not a rap battler. But no, just like on some like so the first verse was, they took away our names and called us Christians. Whoa. Then took us off the field, threw us in prisons. Hoes. Gave us the projects, then away the profit, called it crack cocaine, but labeled us villains. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty much what that was. But then Mileage, you know, she want a nigga to confide in. I need a woman with drive that know how to ride it. Probably went to college. Dreams of flying private. Private. Ooh, come get this frequent flying mine. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a different. When I wrote that, it's funny, bro. I wrote that and this song called Sapiosexual because I was mad at my son's mom. So I was like, man, let me write some smooth shit real quick, bro. Like, that was a weird form of anger right there. But that's where I came up with Mileage. And that's when I realized, like, oh, snap. Like, yo, this joint go hard, bro. Like, and that's when I was telling God, bro, earlier that that's how I really built my community. Like, they seen Agenda 21 and that performance, and that was like, yo, lyrically, yo, that shit is crazy, bro. But then they seen that Mileage, and they was like, dog, that is wild, bro. Like, the lyrics, the smoothness, like, it was all just there. And that's when I realized, like, yeah, bro, like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh,
you
for
got
sure.
it. For sure.
Damn. So what is the name of your company and the mission statement?
So it's the Balance brand, and it's a very simple mission statement. Peace, love, positivity.
Keeping it balanced.
Literally, a very simple mission statement. But within those three those three words are definitely, like, you know, deeper meanings. Like, peace, it's more than just, you know, not arguing. It's helping someone out. It's, you know, being there for your brothers, your sisters. It's being there for the people you say you love.
It's that community.
You know, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's really building a community. No Diddy, but based on love, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really about that, you feel me? And,
I ain't gonna cap. You call me on guard with that.
I had to, bro.
You call me on guard with that.
But you know, and positivity, bro, like, man, positivity just breeds so much, like, positive things. You feel me? Like, it's kind of like the whole manifestation concept, right? You know how a lot of people, you know, manifest this into your life, manifest that into your life. If you keep a positive environment around you at all times, even yourself, bro, you can't lose. You know what I mean? This is such a life, music, it's such a mental game. Like, it's so, bro, it's so mental. I seen P the owner of QC, he posted a tweet months ago like, man, they don't see the amount of times you cry. You know what I'm saying? By yourself. You feel me? Like, they don't see that. And that's coming from somebody who looked like he don't cry at all. You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, that positivity, that positive mindset is what really gets you over those times because, you know, a lot of people got to see it to believe it, but you really got to believe it to see it, bro.
You do got to
like,
believe
you gotta,
it.
but in order to believe it to see it, you got to have a positive mindset. You know what I mean? And that's what the positive comes from. And love is just, you know, it conquers all, bro. Like, it conquers all, bro. I'm not about to get too deep into, you know, the state of music right now, but it's not really a reason for us to be hating each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really a reason for us to not love one another in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a reason for us to not all get money with each other, bro. It's so, man.
That's the easiest way to get money is by doing it together.
There's so much money out here, bro, to make and to recreate money from that is just like, there's no reason. Like, there's no reason to not just have peace, love, and positivity in your life at all times, bro. But honestly, bro, it's no broad, long mission statement. That's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Balance brand is all about.
So I'm going to ask you a question after this one that has to do with this, after this. So I was a little all over the place. My fault. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to come back to that because that was pretty deep. That was pretty deep. But real quick, who do you make your art for? And who's the marketing who's your target audience for your marketing?
As far as me as an artist, or as me as the
both. So as an artist, who's your target audience, and for the marketing, who's your target audience?
So as an artist, it's definitely those who are more on the conscious side, but they don't want to get bored with it. They're not really like super lyrical, miracle type of listeners, but they definitely want substance. You know what I mean? They definitely don't want to just hear bow, 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 I'm going to kill him, shake your ass. Yeah. But they want to hear that in a substance way. You know what I'm saying? In a way that has some substance. You feel me? So it's definitely for those listeners. It's definitely for the listeners who on a grown and sexy kind of vibe. You know what I mean? The late night, light a candle, light your sweet up. You feel
grown
me?
Grown and sexy. That's a whole vibe. For sure.
For sure, bro. For sure, man. Man, growing up in my household, dude, my favorite artist until I was probably about in middle school, I would say was the OJs and Jay-Z. Like, real talk, bro. Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? So definitely that grown and sexy, that, you know, relax, unwind. You don't really want to think about too much. But if you do want to think about too much, you know what I mean? I definitely got that side as well. See, that's the balance. You feel me? Like, it's not really just a name, bro. It's a lifestyle. It's a mentality. Like, because sometimes you do have to stand up for some shit, bro. Because a lot of shit that's being said today is crazy. Like, that's a fact. It's just like you go to jail for shooting somebody, but you can get paid $20, $30, $40 million for rapping about it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it personally. Like, I know people. When I was 7th grade, 8th grade, I think maybe 9th grade. One of my closest friends. Shit is crazy, bro. We was at the bus stop like 2 days before this, joking, laughing, blah 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 blah. 2 days later, my mom come home like, "Hey, man, I think they about to give your friend 40 years."
Damn,
40. That shit ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was nothing funny about that, bro. Like, there was no rap song I could play that made me feel like that made sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I don't even know how I got on this part. But yeah, bro, I just think like somebody has to stand up at some point and say something sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to overdo it. You don't have to be, like I say, on a super lyrical miracle tip all the time. But, bro, some of this shit is just stupid, bro. And it's like, nigga, stop feeding into it, bro. Because I had a conversation with somebody and I was like, man, if they put $50 million, let's say a label, random label, right? Put $50 to $75 million into nothing but music that sounded, positive. Mm-hmm. What you think everybody be listening to?
Positive music.
It's that simple, bro.
It's a lot of money.
It's not really, exactly. And it's not really, and it's like at some point you got to ask, like, why are they giving people this much money to talk about this?
Now you got me, whoa. Now you got me thinking, wait a minute.
But seriously though, why are they giving people so much money to talk about this? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost as if like they putting crack in the streets without putting crack in the streets.
That is crazy.
You know what I mean? Just put it on the airwaves. Just keep it subdued in their conscience. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, and it's so simple to see. Like, cause like again, bro. And don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't ever listen to it. Or I don't ever jam it when I'm in the club, or I'm just parlaying and chilling at a party or something. I'm not also going out there. I'm not about to say, man, that shit makes sense. I'm not about to spread the message. I'm not about to uplift it. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe in a sense, I play a role in it just because I do listen to it. I don't know. I'll take that if somebody say that. But I just think overall, bro, like, it's getting dumber and dumber, bro.
There's too many kids, little kids, quoting Red,
bro.
Quoting her all the way from start to finish.
So, man, and this is what pisses me off about situations like that. Like, you put an artist like that in that situation and expect the artist to be different from who they getting paid to be. But it's like, bro, you brought me to what was it, middle school, high school or something like that, bro? You brought me here. You know what I'm saying? So what are you teaching? What are you saying to the kids? You telling the kids to be like me more than I'm telling them to be like me. I ain't going to no middle schools perform. You bring it. So it's like, man, the whole thing is that's just dumb, bro. Like a college, I get it. I understand. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You consider grown, whatever. I still don't think that's, the most logical way to think, but you know what I'm saying? Or to be, or I ain't trying to judge her because I think she's dope. I think she is a very, very dope person for being confident in herself to be that. Because a lot of people, they're not confident, bro. And that's really what you need to be as successful as she is, right? I'm just saying for the young women who don't really know what's going on, they don't have guidance, they don't really have a clue. That's not what? Like, what? And that's in most of our lower income neighborhood schools, which is where she's like going. Like, I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And you then on the radio they say, oh well, they're not idols, they're not. But you bringing somebody who's all over TV to the school and giving them a special time and letting us like celebrate over it.
And on top of that, they're getting paid to keep doing what they're doing.
Come on, man. So it's like, why are they getting paid to talk about this stuff? You feel me? Like, why don't Rhapsody got it?
I'm surprised the news ain't talking about this low key. Like, this should be an open conversation. People are talking about like getting artists on and talking about the agenda that's getting pushed.
Because that's literally what it is, bro. It's like I'm glad you said it and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, bro. It's a literal agenda against. I mean, I can only speak for my community, so I'm gonna say black men and black women, bro. Like it's definitely like it's like, man, if we can just dumb them down enough to where they don't realize that they're gonna be stuck in this cycle, we're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're always maintaining a certain position. We're always maintaining a certain amount of land. We're always maintaining just a certain culture within this system because they too busy running a rat race. You know what I'm saying? They too busy trying to be like this. They too busy trying to, replicate that. You know what I mean? I was just, telling one of my family members the other day, like, man, we don't ever come together as a family and talk about a plan. Yeah. But we'll talk about other family members, though. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about the person that literally we grew up with. Like, we'll sit there and talk trash about them, but we ain't going to talk about a plan for us to all have money, a plan for us. And that comes down to the system that we under, bro. That comes down to the fact that man, our parents and they parents and they parents, most of them was born in a certain situation, so you don't even have that much time to even think about a plan. Like, for example, my mom had my older brother at 15. What the hell are you supposed to do after that?
Work.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what are you supposed to do after that, bro? Like, it's like, man, it's such an agenda, and when you think about that time period alone, man. Like I just came back from Cali.
Hold on, I'm gonna save us real quick because that's a whole another podcast.
It is, bro. I'm sorry.
No, you good. It's just like
I don't want to get too deep.
It deserves a whole podcast for sure because that's a real conversation.
Nah,
it's also like, why aren't people talking about it? You feel me?
It needs to happen, bro.
But this is your show, so I want to bring it back to you.
For sure.
So who's your target audience for the marketing that you do?
Yeah, so it's pretty much, man, 18 and up, 21 and up, that older crowd. But I definitely have stuff for the kids. I definitely always make sure I mention in my lyrics, I do this for the youth. You know what I mean? So to be completely honest with you, bro, it's kind of, not a specific target audience. You know what I mean? Like, but I guess if I had to pinpoint it, it would be those who are more conscious, those who are more on the uplifting, though, people who really find value in doing positive things. You know what I mean? That would definitely be my target audience. It's from all ethnic groups. You know what I mean? I've had people from literally, all ethnic groups tell me that they love what I'm doing as far as my business, as far as my music. So, yeah.
No, 100%. So break it down for me real quick. What can artists expect when working with you? Especially with your event, because that is insane. You got to let them know about that for sure.
Nah, facts. So, man, you can expect a built-in crowd, right? So you're going to have an exciting, fun, energetic show. It's not going to be anything lackluster or make you feel like, dang, maybe I should have just stayed home tonight. Definitely a different experience than you're going to get from, most open mics. And I'm not trying to, shit on anybody or anything like that. It's just, I've done them all. So I've learned a lot and I've learned what doesn't work. So, you can definitely, like I said, expect a built-in crowd, very, 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 very fair ticketing point. You know what I'm saying? Man, where do I start? Marketing, live audio, live video. If you had, let's say you had a tape that you just recorded in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you drop that tape, you can drop the acoustic version. You feel me? So now you got two different forms of marketing you can do. Now you got two different forms of merch you can make. Now you got two different forms of content you can make. You know what I'm saying? So the possibilities for you as an artist, limitless. Like just endless. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, I like to let the experience provide the entertainment, right? So when you tell your people, hey, man, come to this event, Stoney's Island, this date, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. They're not just coming and they got to spend extra on this and extra on that. All that's included. You know what I mean? Like the drink, pre-roll, the food, that's included. So your fans are getting a different experience from you as an artist, which is another plus. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So now I'm putting together, I don't know if someone's coming in. Now I'm putting together a package for artists that are really serious about their music and really want to take their career to the next level and really want to get, some great different forms of content to where you can sign up to be on Stoney's Island. And when you sign up, that comes with, live audio, live video of the performance, the band included, 5 forms of reels, short content, and a podcast interview to market yourself as an artist. And like I mentioned earlier, man, that's different forms of merch, marketing, videos. You can promote this to different sponsors now. You know what I mean? You probably thought you was just a studio artist. You heard yourself behind the band, and now, you know, these people want to work with you now, and these people want you to come there and do
opening doors.
It's just so many opportunities that you getting with this. You know what I mean? It's not your typical. It's not, man.
And then the opportunities in the room as well.
Exactly, bro. The networking. Oh man, the networking opportunity. Everybody there is either an artist, business man or woman, small business owner, big business owner. Like I said earlier, we've had like I can't remember her name, but she was freestyling with La Russell on 420. She pulled up to the event and was like, man, it was amazing. Like, it was dope. She had like 100,000 followers. Nobody knew it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. And she was talking to the artists that performed. So it's like, who knows? Like, you never know what opportunity you're going to get. You never know who you're going to meet. We've had artists from Chicago, engineers, producers from out of state come in and catch the show and network with different people. Man, it's just a dope opportunity, bro. Like I said, I've put in a lot of time as an artist, spent a lot of money as an artist, to get to this point to where I know that this blueprint is what artists need, you know what I mean, to push themselves.
Traditionally speaking, where do you think artists were going wrong? Because most artists don't realize they need marketing until it's too late. They're 20 years deep and they're like, I need the security.
Personally, I think confidence, bro. It takes confidence to market yourself. I don't care how simple that piece of content that person made looks. It takes confidence to sit a phone in front of you, do something that you probably normally wouldn't do, you know what I'm saying, and post it on the internet to probably get a few likes, you know, probably get 100 likes, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, and to do that consistently, it takes confidence. And unfortunately, the only way to get good at content is making content. It's the only way, bro. It's the only way. Like, it's the only way to get good at content is making content. So I think a lot of times artists, and I've struggled with this myself. Like, what do I post? I don't want to just post a flyer. I don't want to just get on there and say, hey, come check me out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do I post? You feel me? And that's another thing that you can get with performing at Stoney's Island. We can also include a marketing package for you as well, because we have a producer who has placements with T.I. His name is Jay Knox, and he put together a marketing package to show artists and producers how to get paid from their music. So it's like, man, it's like, dude, it's something that's necessary.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean?
And I saw a video recently from Alex Ramosi, and he was talking about humble beginnings with social media and making content. 10 likes is a big deal.
Yeah.
That's 10 people that are willing to pull up into the room.
Literally.
You can put it on a show with 10 people. That's all you need.
Yes, you can.
10 likes is not a joke.
No, it's not. But when you see that in comparison to, you know, the big dogs, the 3,000s, the 10,000s, you like, man, how long is it going to take me to get there? And that's what artists need to stop doing. That right there. How long is it going to take me to, you just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to, but that's why I also try to make it easier.
Right.
You get the reels, you get the video, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely, you know, give you the best advice I can and point you in the direction that I feel is best for you if you want or have more questions. You know what I mean? So, again, man, the possibilities is limitless. And let's not forget the production team. You know what I'm saying? The production that you get, you know what I'm saying? Shout out CCN, you feel me? Shout out. You know what I mean? So it's like you're just getting the best bang for your buck, bro. For sure.
No, I definitely agree. Especially if feeling the atmosphere and the vibe and to where you feel comfortable. You don't have to worry about who's behind you, what's going on. It's definitely a vibe. And then the artists were crazy.
Yeah, shouts out to my boy Damir, Izoria, Swift, Sleepy V on the drums, my boy Q on the keys, Bassman on the bass. You feel me? Shouts out, you know.
For real. Dope.
I am.
Yeah.